In this video, we're going to turn the gas dial when it's hard to turn. If you try to turn the gas dial after pushing the detent and it won't turn, there's some things you can do. First thing is to tap pretty hard with a rubber mallet, not a steel mallet. Tap really hard on that little, the narrow diameter thing that sticks out, and then try to turn the gas dial. If that doesn't do it, the smart thing to do is take a 30-second Allen wrench and put it in the little Allen wrench hole, and then push down the detent and use that as a lever to turn it and break it free. That should do it. If the rifle is having trouble cycling, even on the higher settings, you may want to take the gas dial apart completely. So we'll show you that right now. Go ahead and grab the gas block. So normally you do this with the gas block on the. You can do this with the gas block on the barrel. Go ahead and get your 3/32 Allen wrench and unscrew the little set screw, and then you knock this down. This might be hard. You may have to use a punch, especially if it's carboned up. As you knock that valve through, it will clean out some of the carbon. There's also a little, don't lose your little washer or shim and the spring and the detent. There you go. Now you'll push you might need to tap that out if there's a lot of carbon. It'll kind of clean the carbon out. But there may be carbon in these holes, and so you'll want to use a wire or some very small drill bit or whatever, some carbon cleaner to small punches to clean those out if they're blocked. You really shouldn't have to clean that out, like I said, as you pound out that valve. Now, there's also a hole. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a hole through the set screw there. It's just not focusing on it, but make sure that port or that hole is visible inside of there also. Yeah, we can't really see it in this, but make sure that hole is not plugged up. You can also clean that hole out. Now to put it back together, we're going to take the valve and push it in, and you want to make sure it turns first. So he's actually going to put it together without the detent and just make sure it rotates freely before he puts the detent in. Yeah, he puts on the shim first. That shim keeps the thing from beating itself up a lot. He uses the punch to help push that through. Tightens the screw. Make sure it turns well. Now he's going to take it apart again. Notice he uses that punch to push the valve up through the dial while he's doing this. Then he puts in the spring. Tightens that up good. You might want to use blue Loctite, not the red, blue Loctite on that. Usually there's enough carbon gets in there, doesn't matter. Now, one thing you should know is that you should be able to shoot thousands of rounds before having to do this. You should only really need to take that apart if the gun isn't cycling even on a higher setting, or if you can't turn the gas dial at all after you've tried the few methods that we've shown in this video. And that's about it.